Hello and welcome to the 2026 KIWL All-Star Game. We got Team 1, which is a green team. We got Preston, Brendan, and Cooper. And then Team 2, we have Gunnar, Jacob, and Bryce, which is pink. Bryce is in for Carson, who is sick today, cannot make it. So he will be in for Carson today. And the teams will be green and pink, like I said. Yeah, here we go. Green batting first. Gunnar pitching to Preston. First pitch of the game. And that's a ground ball to Bryce. And that's going to be a single for Preston to start off the game. Now Brendan will be up to bat. Gunnar pitching. Preston stealing second, and he's out. He's out by a mile. Don't know what he was doing. That was clearly out. But now Brendan will be up. One out, no one on. And he hits that, and that's going to get out. Brendan with a home run. Second AB of the game. Oh, my goodness. What a way to start off the game for green. And they will be up 1-0 now, and Cooper will be up. Here's Cooper now, up against Gunnar. Pitch. He pops that one up high, and Jacob misses it. And Cooper's going to get on off of the error from Jacob. Now Preston will be up, man on first, one out. He hits a ground ball right over third base. That's going to be a single. And Cooper will stay second. First and second now for Brendan, who hit a home run in his first AB of the game. Here's the pitch from Gunnar. And he launches that one over Bryce's head. Cooper's rounding third. He's going to score. Preston almost gets hit by the ball, but stays three. And that's going to be a RBI double for Brendan right there. Cooper up now. Here's the pitch from Gunnar. Strike three. Strikes out on the pitch. I don't know what pitch that was. Now Preston will be up second and third. 2 outs. Here's the pitch from Gunnar. That's over Bryce's head. Cooper will score. Brendan gonna stay at third. Preston will get to second. RBI for Preston. Brendan is up now. Gunnar's still pitching. Here's the pitch. Brendan, it's a laser to the wall. Cooper will score. Preston's going home, and he is out as he flips into the net and destroys it. But Preston will be out at home. Gunnar leading off the game for pink. Brendan pitching. And he hits a ground ball just past the bunt line. He's going to be safe. That'll be a single. And Jacob will be up now. Gunnar on first. Brendan pitching. Here's the pitch. Ball 4. He will take his base. Now Bryce will be up first and second. No outs. We'll see what he can do. And Gunnar stealing third. Cooper runs at him. And he throws it. And you cannot see him. Very sorry. But he is out at third. Jacob gets a second, but that's going to be an out. And Jacob's going 3, and he's safe. And that is not out of play, but Jacob will go home. And that is 4-1 now. And Bryce is up to bat. Cooper pitching. Here's a pitch. It's a slider that hits him, and he will take his base. Now, Gunnar will be up to bat. And I think Cooper will still be pitching, yeah.
It keeps on falling.
Here's a pitch from Cooper to Gunnar. It's going to be ball 4. He will take his base. Now Jacob will be up first and second. 1 out.
It's not holding the camera, actually.
And it's 3-0, and he doesn't even have a bat in his hand, and he will take ball 4. And now, as Preston was pitching there, now Bryce will be up. Preston is still pitching, I believe. Yes. Here's the pitch. That is ball 4. And Bryce will take his base. So that will score a run. I'll make it 2-4 now. Here's the pitch. That's a ground ball. And Brendan will not get Bryce at third. It's going to be an RBI single for Gunnar right there. Jacob up, bases loaded. Here's the pitch. It's ball 4. Jacob will take it to tie the game. Now it's 4-4. And Bryce will be up with 1 out, bases loaded. Here's a pitch from Brendan. That's a line drive, but it's caught by Cooper. And Jacob and Gunnar will get back. Gunnar is up to bat now. Brendan pitching. And it's a ground ball. Cooper will get it and step on second before Gunnar gets to first. And that's going to be an out as they get the ghost runner out at second. 4-4 now. Going into the top of the second. Green and pink are tied. Cooper's up. Bryce pitching. Here's a pitch. He hits a liner over Gunner's head. He's going to get 2. He's going 3. And that'll be a triple for Cooper to start off the inning for Green. Preston up now. Here's the pitch with a water bottle in his hand. He hits a ground ball, and that'll score Cooper. RBI single with a water bottle in his hand. And now Brendan will be up as Bryce hikes it. And that's a line drive, and that's a homer. That's it, Brendan's second of the game. Oh, my goodness. And he is locked in for the All-Star game right now, as Preston and Brendan will each come home. Preston with the water, and boom, it's 4-7 now. Cooper will be up, top second. Here's the pitch. It's a ground ball, and that will be pitcher's poison. Nice play from Jacob. Preston up now. Jacob pitching. Here's the pitch, and that's way behind him. Ball 4. He will take his base. Now Brendan will be up to bat. Brendan up. Jacob pitching. Preston on first. That's a ground ball, and Preston will be safe at second. Single for Brendan. Now Cooper will be up. Jacob pitching. Cooper resets, I believe. Here's a pitch. He hits a one, and that's gonna get out. That is a homer for Cooper. A 3-run bomb. And that will put Green up 10-4 against Pink. And as the Green is dancing around third, boom, there we go. 10-4 now. Preston up. And Preston hits a ground ball with the water bottle, and he will be out. But just making contact with that was crazy. Brendan is up now. Jacob's still pitching. Here's a pitch. That's a ground ball. That's going to be a single for Brendan. Oh, no, it was pitcher's poison. I'm sorry. Bottom second. Bryce batting. Preston pitching. And that's a laser off the top of the fence. So close. And now Garner will be up, and that's a single from Bryce. Garner hits that into center, but Cooper will catch it. That's going to be an out. Now Jacob up, Preston pitching. Bryce on first. Jacob hits one over Brennan's head. And Jacob is safe at second, and Bryce does not go home. Double for Jacob, second and third now. Bryce hits a ground ball to Brendan, and he gets Jacob out at third. But a run will score, and Bryce gets a second. Here's Gunner up now, Cooper pitching. It's a ground ball to Cooper, and that will be poison, and he throws it at him anyway for the third out of the inning. Cooper up now in the top of the third, and that's a laser past Jacob, and that gets past Gunner. And Cooper thinks about 2, but stays 1. And he throws the ball and then gets trampled by Jacob, but he will stay 1. Preston up now. Gunner pitching. Here's a pitch. He hits a ground ball, and that takes a horrible bounce over Jacob. Brendan up now. Gunner pitching, first and second, no outs. And he strikes out. Cooper will be up now with 1 out, first and second. There's a strikeout for Gunner. Here's the pitch. He hits that into right center. No, that's dead center, actually. And Preston gets tackled by Bryce. And then, I don't know what's happening. Brendan is at third, and then I don't know what's happening. And then Brendan tries to get through the mob of people, and he gets hit out. But they will both be safe because there's interference on Bryce. So 5-12, Ed Cooper will be on second, and Preston hits a ground ball, and Cooper will be safe at home. That is a horrible throw. That was off by a mile. I don't know who Jacob was throwing that to, but Preston gets a second. Brendan up now. Preston stealing third. He will be safe. Yeah, he'll be safe. Gunner pitching to Brendan. That'll hit him for ball 4. Brendan will take his base. Cooper's up now. Gunner pitching. And everybody's basically giving up at this point. So that'll be the end of the All-Star game. Sorry we couldn't finish it. we had to get the other games in. But yeah, final green 13, pink 5. Brendan, Preston, and Cooper beat Gunnar, Bryce, and Jacob 13-5.